Hello, my name is Kemi Lewis. I am the owner and manager here at KL's Natural Beauty Bar, which is a salon that is dedicated to the care and styling of ladies with natural hair, such as this young beautiful lady who I'm styling today. We have been in business for about 2 years now. We opened August 2013, so we will be 2 on the 9th of August, which is just a couple of weeks away. It has been an interesting journey so far. A lot of challenges, a lot of ups and downs. Running a business in a very peculiar environment we have here in Nigeria. Typical ones being, of course, the light. You have to be your own mini local government. You provide your lights, provide your water, provide your security, some things are good, some things, are almost non-existent, but it is what it is. So we have learned to go roll with the punches and do what we have to do. In terms of how I started this business, about 3 or so years ago, I moved back to the country. I had gone natural myself, and I realized that there were not enough or no salons really who knew what to do with natural hair. I used to care for my hair myself, and it was something people kind of like to look at and admire. And I knew I needed to start. I wanted to start business, so I went to a friend of mine just to sort of rub minds with her to say, what can I do business-wise? And she had said to me that, look, you're somebody who's always done hair, because she's a childhood friend. We went to secondary school together. You're somebody who's always done hair. You're a natural, so it only stands to reason that you should do something that has to do with natural hair. And it was like a light bulb moment for me. And I was like, okay. So once she said that, it kind of clicked in my head, went home, wrote up a business plan, and I realized I was getting really, really excited as I wrote the business plan. So it kind of confirmed to me that I was doing the right thing. So let's just say a play of circumstances, because at that point I had moved back, as I said. I hadn't started working. I couldn't really get work to do. So everything just sort of the play of circumstances, and I was able to find my passion, and that is how KL's Natural Beauty Bar started, and here we are today. I am the first and only girl in a family of 4. My father is a reverend. My mother is a retired journalist. My professional background is law. I'm also a chartered secretary by profession. But all of that gave way to my passion, which really is taking care of hair. There are quite a number of women, every day and more every day that have gone natural or returning to natural, as we like to say. So that's how the seed was sown for me, and that's how I started. I think one of my greatest challenges would probably be finding skilled hands to work for you. Not just the skilled hands, but also people who will buy into your vision, and to try to get them to understand that it's not just about fixing a weave or putting a relaxer on the hair. It's the health of the hair. Is the hair healthy? Have you assessed it? How do you comb the hair? How do you comb the hair so it doesn't hurt the client? How do you make sure that when the client comes, if you have a client for 1 year, at the end of 1 year, they are better off than when they started with you, 12 months before? Yes, that's a challenge. Apart from the skill, it's probably also the attitude to work that a lot of people have in Nigeria, which is they don't understand that notion of earning their wage. So what I really would love to do is have a proper training facility, not just for the regular lady out there, but also for other stylists, for other salons, for the future stylists, so that they understand, even if it's not a natural hair salon, just for the health of the hair. And of course, to have many more locations for KL's Natural Beauty Bar, so that we can go out there, style a ton of people and keep the flag flying. I would really love to do that. For young female entrepreneurs who, thinking of going into business, do's and don'ts. I would just say, first of all, know your craft. Whatever it is you want to go into, know what it is. Be skilled. There's a difference between having a gift for something and being actually skilled in that thing. Before you actually start to charge for your services, get a few friends depending on what the service is that you want to start to offer, get a few friends, work on them for free. It's just a seed that you sow, so know your craft, be skilled at what you do. And that is just, learning every single day as much as you can, building your confidence. And the more you do something, the more confident you become at it. Then be focused. There will be a lot of distractions when you start. It is what you want in terms of what you want to leave, what sort of memory, what sort of legacy you want to leave. That will determine, the longevity of what your business is going to be like. Let people believe whatever it is you're going to say to them. If you've said A today, don't say B tomorrow. With a woman in business, it's almost like you have to work 3 times as hard, because you have some people who just think, what is it? What are you doing at the end of the day? I have people that say, is it on this hair business that you're doing all this one that, when I say things like I'm going for training or I'm trying to do, I'm going for a seminar, they're like, are you not a hairdresser again? Literally, I have heard that a lot of times, I'm big on faith. Your faith will pull you through. Your strength of character will also pull you through, and that is why you need to have integrity and build your character, because those are the things that will put you in good stead when you're going through these wonderful things that we go through here in Nigeria. Life is definitely a hustle. Being a Nigerian, makes you a hustler by right. I believe so, because nobody's going to hand anything to you on a silver platter. So doing business in Nigeria is definitely a hustle, and you have to have several thinking caps on sometimes. If you have a dream, go for it. Even when you have well-meaning people that come and want to give you advice, it's very important that you know yourself and know who you are. And sometimes you need to be true to yourself to be able to understand what your limits are and what your spirit is telling you. And once you're able to do that, and the sky is really your beginning, it's not even your limit.